Thanks, Jim. It's a great question. I want to echo something that Marty said a little bit when he was discussing one of the other questions. I think the first and foremost one is how do we ensure that we have situational awareness? I mean, the complexity that we have inside this environment is enormous. I mean, we've onboarded all sorts of technologies. We have coalition partners. We have the rest of the whole of government that we're trying to help. And we can't defend what we can't see. And we've got to ensure that we're able to see, and that's through the reduction of complexity, through the JIE and other efforts. And even inside that DoD space, it's a hard issue. When we add the .coms, when we add the mobilities, when we add this whole global nature, it becomes our biggest challenge. And finding the right way so that we have that pane of glass to be able to see what's going on and how it impacts the combatant commanders for us is absolutely critical. The next one is that how do we ensure that threat information is directly engineered into our systems? Going back to these use cases, how do we ensure that we've got the best engineering practices and we have the rigor inside our software development process to allow threat information and use cases to be injected at the very beginning of the discussion and not thought of as an add-on? And the final one, and you've heard us all addressing this already, is the change in culture. We've talked about operational security. We've talked about communication security. I would posit there's a thing called cybersec, where there's cybersecurity, and it's just part ingrained in the day-to-day workflow of all of us in this environment. And the final one is enterprise services. I mean, when we're developing enterprise email and enterprise portals and collaboration, how do we ensure that we're able to deliver these securely and effectively?
Right.